at least 5 places of touristic importance in Odisha.
What exactly was the nature of your job? Don't you think Revensa name itself has entered into the culture of Odisha?
What is the state budget this year?
Please come in.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Take it.
Thank you.
PRACHI ROUT.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have completed your PG in sociology.
Yes, sir. I'm continuing to do.
We are continuing
Yes, sir.
from 2023.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is online or what?
Yes, sir. Distance course.
Okay. Distance. Graduation you completed in 2017.
Yes, sir.
And after that?
Sir, after my graduation, I joined Infosys Limited as a system engineer, and I continued there for 3.5 years. Then I left my job for civil service preparation, and recently, sir, I have joined as assistant section officer in Lok Sabha Bhavan Finance Department.
In finance department.
Yes, sir.
So are you undergoing training? Is there in-service training or it is on the jobs?
No, sir,
Training.
I'm continuing in the job, and my training will be, sir, in next January.
Next January?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in finance department, what is the nature of your job there? Assistant section officer?
Sir, I am in the budget section. My section is handling the budget and the departmental work of home, excise and revenue departments. I am mostly handling revenue department.
Revenue department.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In your extracurricular activities, always you have expressed that traveling to different places of interest.
Yes, sir.
So tell me at least 5 places of touristic importance in Odisha,
Yes, sir.
which you will recommend even to others.
Okay, sir. Sir, first will be definitely, sir, Puri and Konark, because Konark is an UNESCO heritage site, and Puri is, sir, famous, world famous for Lord Jagannath, and the Golden Beach we have, which has got a blue flag. And the second will be, sir, for wildlife enthusiasts, I'll recommend Bhitarkanika National Park in winter times, because they'll be able to take a, now there will be, I think, cruise ride in near future. Otherwise, they can take a boat ride and see the crocodiles and the nature. And third, sir, I'll recommend, sir, Kandhamal, Daringbadi, for during winter times. It's very scenic, and you can enjoy the beauty of Eastern Ghats.
Okay.
In fourth, sir, I'll recommend Hirakud, Sambalpur, because I have completed my graduation there. So I know the beauty of Hirakud. You can sit there and watch the vast nature of the reservoir for hours and hours. And then, sir, fifth, I'll recommend you can take the Koraput or the Raigada Koraput highway is also very beautiful, and the Koraput itself is a very beautiful place.
How on the Koraput, tell something about Koraput as a place of touristic importance.
The Eastern Ghats is also very beautiful. There is Devamali is there, the highest peak of Odisha. It's very beautiful in any season of the year. And there is also, I have stayed in Sunabada for 1 month, and the seasonal beauty is also there, very beautiful.
Koraput is known as
And
Savari Khetra.
yes,
Why?
sir.
What is the importance?
Sir, I,
Savari Khetra, you know? Any idea?
Sir, I don't have knowledge. I'll read on that, sir.
Okay. You have taken your optional sociology.
Yes, sir.
Sociology. So, can you tell me what is Sanskritization?
Yes, sir. Sanskritization is a concept which was given by sociologist Eminent innovation, sir.
What is it?
It says that it is the endogenetic social change process through which people of generally lower caste copy the practices and beliefs of the higher caste to increase themselves or to enhance themselves in the social mobility or social ladder.
So, can you give one example? Any example?
Sir, Right now, so I'm not able to think any examples.
Okay. In South, there are some people from lower caste, they are
Yes.
worshipping in the temples
Yes, sir.
as pandits or pujaris.
Yes.
And some people also wearing janeyu.
Yes.
Dress habits, food habits also.
Yes.
Okay.
As I understood, you are working with Infosys.
I was working with sir.
You are working earlier
Yeah, right now.
as a system analyst.
Systems engineer, then I was promoted to senior system engineer.
Bit loud. I'm not able
First,
to.
I joined sir as systems engineers, then I was promoted to senior systems engineers.
What exactly was the nature of your job?
Sir, I was basically in the testing domain. We were provided, there was a software testing life cycle. Then we were provided with first with the client's requirement of the functionalities. Then we have to, according to that requirement, we have to create the test plans for the functionalities. Then we have to divide the test plans in sprints. So each sprint was basically for 15 days or more. Then we have to create test cases for those test sprints and run those test cases. If there are defects, then we raise the defects to the development team, and they do the defect cycle and then resolve the defect. Then we validate the
It is
functionality.
only the systems developed by Infosys or any other company, or
No, sir.
they are giving to you and you are testing that.
It can be developed by any other company or
And you are
Infosys.
testing that.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now we are working with the state government.
Yes, sir.
Position at Bureaucrats.
Yes, sir. Finance department.
Bureaucrats finance.
Yes, sir.
So I think you got this. Our good wishes, you got this job.
Yes.
Okay. Got into Odisha civil service and
Yes.
posted in your native place. Which is
Yes.
your native place?
Yes, yes, sir.
Sambalpur.
Bhubaneswar.
Bhubaneswar is your native place.
Yes, sir.
So you will not get bones. So, but you told about Sambalpur so much.
Sir,
Suppose you are posted at Sambalpur.
Yes.
Oh, no, let us say you are posted at Koraput.
Yes, sir.
Which is the best place you said? Devamali.
Yes, sir.
Okay. There you are posted as some officer will be posted as there. Okay. Have you seen that place? Devamali, you taught so many things.
Yeah, sir.
You have seen.
I have visited, sir.
Or you pick up any other place that you know better. Because I am going to make an analysis of that.
Sir,
You choose which place you want to be posted.
Sir, Burla, sir.
Burla. Okay. Now you are posted in Burla. You tell me, you make a small SWOT analysis of Burla.
Yes, sir.
SWOT analysis you might have read. Okay, since you are doing sociology, you must be knowing what is SWOT analysis of your Burla.
Yes. Sir, Burla is very famous for three things, that is Hirakud, then
Go by one, strength.
yes, sir, strengths. So, and BSSUT Burla, the engineering college, and Bhimsar, the medical college. Three things that highlights Burla in image of Odisha. So I would like to expand the research facility in VSSUT, which is going through MOUs with ISRO and other space companies. And for Bhimsar, I would like to the infrastructure development, because in Burla Medical, I have noticed that there is lack of facilities. And for Hirakud development, it's already going few projects, and I would like to work in those all projects. And sir, for weaknesses, I have noticed that there is basically in Burla there is lack of education in children, and there is employment opportunities are not much. So I would like to work on those areas, and employment opportunities and educating children.
You told me strength and weakness.
Yes, sir.
What are the opportunities?
Sir, opportunities are, we are generating very good candidates from BSSUT Burla and Bhimsar as well, and if we provide them job opportunities there, many of them would like to continue there because they have experience there. So there can be, we create vacancies for doctors and other medical staffs, and we can increase the strength of.
You as an officer, can you create vacancies there?
No, I can just recommend, give proposals to government, and they can consider it.
Okay, next.
Okay. Prachi, tell us the meaning of your name. What does Prachi mean?
Yes, sir. Prachi means, sir, the direction east.
Huh?
Prachi means the east direction.
Okay.
Pratyusa means the morning.
Early morning.
Yes, early morning. And Usita means the one who rises.
Acha,
Actually,
okay.
so that's why the.
I find you have visited the Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between both these Ghats?
The Western Ghats are the height difference is very much. Western Ghats are higher than Eastern Ghats, and there are more rivers that goes through Eastern Ghats. That's why they cut they create the valley system and decrease the height. So you will find the series of stacking mountains in Eastern Ghats, but higher altitude mountains in Western Ghats. But both are beautiful.
Okay, okay. Should Revensa name be changed? The Revensa College name? What is your opinion?
Sir, Revensa was created in the British time with T. Revensa's contributions. Now the situation that arises that due to our own identity should be placed that in claims of Revensa. But I think more than changing names, infrastructural facilities changing should be on focus.
Don't you think Revensa name itself has entered into the culture of Odisha?
So I think Odisha's culture.
Anybody of any value in Odisha, they are from Revensa College, isn't it? Mostly. More than 90% or 95%.
Yes, sir, but the name of the college doesn't impact our culture, sir. British have ruled us for more than 200 years. That didn't change our culture. We are still rooted to our culture very much. So I think
So many great men have come from Revensa College.
yes,
Nobody ever thought in that line.
yes, sir.
Now there is a debate. What is your opinion?
Sir, my opinion, it would be government's decision to change the name or not. But my opinion would be more than name. We should focus on the infrastructure lacking or facility lacking or lectures vacancies. We should focus on that and good quality of education.
Okay, okay. What is Davinder Singh judgment?
Sir, I don't have idea.
You have not heard?
I'll read it.
You have not heard? As I am telling you what it
I'm
is.
not able to recall.
Subcategorization of scheduled castes.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Tell me something about it.
So recent Supreme Court judgment was that in a 6-1 majority, sir, I think they held that there should be so SCs are not an homogeneous group. There are some groups of communities of SC they are lacking behind for developmental changes. So there should be subcategorization of the SCs and STs on basis of their
SCs and STs.
SCs, sir. Supreme Court held the SCs and now the debate is going on. Both category. So there should be subcategorization to bring forward the people who have lagged behind in social and economic backgrounds.
What about excluding the higher group? Those who have already got into IAS or IPS or central services, they should be excluded. That was also an opinion.
Yes, sir.
Four judges gave that opinion.
Yes, sir.
What about that? Do you support it or oppose it?
Sir, I think the main purpose of SC/ST quota was to bring forward the people who are lacking behind in terms of educational and social and economic background. So the people who have already taken the benefit of those quotas, the other people who have not got that much facility, they should be brought forward, and that would be fair to both the people with quota system and the general system.
But earlier there was a Supreme Court judgment that the scheduled castes are a homogeneous group.
Yes, sir.
Do you know the name of the case?
I don't remember the name of the case, but I have read that judgment.
The EV Chennai
EV
case.
Chennai, yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Prachi,
Yes.
I would like to know actually, sir was telling about the traveling. You have traveled to Karaput and other things, other areas also. Do you know something like over tourism?
Over tourism.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Sir, I think some place in their reputations are so hyped so much that a lot of crowd go there all the time, and you will not find the main purpose of traveling. It should be find peace or find happiness, you will not find it there. You just there's so much crowd in those places that you will just want to get out of the place as soon as you reach.
Is that the only reason, or it is about also resources, availability of resources, and
Yes. I think so, yes sir, the availability of resources
and sustainability side.
sustainability is definitely sir getting impacted of those sides which are getting overcrowded, and sir resource due to the past resource investment, these sites got their recognition.
Okay. You are looking after the resources. What is the state budget this year?
Sir,
What is the total outlay for this? The assembly session is going on right now. What is the state budget size?
so total outlay is 2,65,000 2,65 lakhs crore, 65,000 crore, and
From where actually you are getting the revenue?
we are getting revenues from various sources. From first is from tax share from center, grant in aids, borrowings, and
These are all from outside. What about the state?
states revenues are
So
states.
what are the state revenues? State revenues?
Tax
can-
revenue and non-tax revenues are there. Tax revenues like sales tax, CGSTs, and non-tax revenues are minings, interest, estates,
Mining means mining?
mining royalties.
Right.
Yes.
Then do you have any idea about PVTG groups? Because you are a sociologist.
Yes, sir. Particularly vulnerable tribal groups. There are 75 PBTs in India, but Odisha has the highest number of PBTs.
What are this? Any special program this year the government is taking up for the scheduled tribe students?
Yes, sir. There is Madhav Singh Hata Kharcha Yojana for tribal students.
Who is Madhav Singh?
Madhav Singh was a freedom fighter who was in Jamidar of in Bargad area.
What is the TFR of Odisha? What is TFR? It is 1.8. Okay, as per sociological in demographic theories and everything, what we can interpret? It is now 1.8. So what we can interpret out of this?
Sir, I think the recommended TFR is 2.1.
What is that? 2.1 is?
If the TFR remains 2.1, then the
It is called replacement rate.
Yes, replacement ratio.
Then if it is 1.8 means what does it indicate?
Means the population growth rate is decreasing and the demographic shift is happening in a way that in near future we'll have more elderly people than younger ones.
In the international level, actually, where the older population is the largest, now we are facing a lot of problem from sociological point of view. There are some, it is an international issue. Tell me some countries where the older population is highest.
First is Japan.
Yes.
The older population is very high there, so the earning mass is very decreasing.
Finland,
And China is also going to face the
China is in the
near future.
third or fourth. Even India is also coming to just near to that. But what about this? Give us some sequence earlier. Who are the highest oldest population?
Sir, I think Japan and some Scandinavian countries.
Scandinavian countries.
Then I think Finland, China, and I'm able to recall this much.
Being an administrator, your initial posting will be at the tahsils or the block or the BDO. Tell me something, how you can manage the affairs like the Hooch tragedy. Hooch tragedy, you know, Hooch?
Which strategy?
Yes.
Sir.
It is happening everywhere now. In Kerala, this is happening. In Punjab, it has happened. In Odisha, also earlier, all these things are happening. How can you take personally, what you can take up as a lady officer? Sir?
Sir, firstly, I have to identify the places where the illegal liquor.
Because
and-
here the power nexus is there, that's why I am saying. On that count.
Yes, sir, these
Taking into account all these things, give your opinion.
Sir, I think I'll first try to identify the places where the illegal manufacturing is going on. Then I'll take the help of state police to raid those places and close down those shops. And in those process, and the most important part of it is to create awareness. And in those process, I can take help of civil societies and NGOs.
What is the thing actually they are using for this preparing sewage? What is the chemical they are using? Oh,
First of all, let me tell you, your presence is all right, composure is all right, but while questioning, while somebody is questioning and you are giving answer, I find that you are looking at others also. Like when he was asking some questions, you were also looking at me. It is not required. Rather, it diverts your attention. You, whoever is asking the question, you look at him or her and then answer, because that is proper. Okay? So don't look here and there. Number two, because your optional subject is sociology, so it is expected that they will ask some questions on sociological issues like this huge tragedy, then there are some other social evils, or even at some terms like Sanskritization I asked. You should be able to give examples, because sociology means even while writing or even explaining, you have to give some examples. That will be appreciated much more. Okay? So, like westernization, modernization, or on joint family, or nuclearization of the family, anything they ask. So, terms in some, and then number three, there are some questions which are currently debated or coming up, current affairs, okay, like Ravensa College. Sir asked about that, and then you should be able to give your opinion, because this is an interview board. There is no question of taking a kind of very neutral and whatever is your view. He was giving hints again and again that Ravensa has produced many leaders, many statesmen, and in Odisha almost who is who, one of it's Ravensa's product. So whatever is your view, but you have given some view that government should provide better infrastructure rather than just changing the names. But then regarding changing the name, your view also, you should give whatever is being asked, you should give your opinion freely and firmly.
Because you are actually avoiding the question. By telling about infrastructure, etc., I am asking whether the name should be changed, because it is yesterday's problem. Okay. So,
should I just straightforward tell my opinion?
Yes, because it is
frankly.
So,
Even if it is against comments.
Yes.
you should not think that anything is against government. This is your opinion is being asked. You are not taking that decision. You are not government here or this thing, because this is a view. We see that how firmly you are able to take a stand. You are giving your opinion.
And how you support your opinion, with
Yes.
what arguments.
With arguments. And
And make your voice louder. That's the number one. Because almost everybody would be an old man on this side. So make your voice louder. Okay. And current affairs, I asked you about this Davinder Singh case. The name of the case you should remember, because it has been being so much debated upon now. Okay. And whether there should be categorization within them, those who have already got these class 1 services, whether they should be excluded. What is your opinion on that? Like the OBC, there is a creamy layer. Whether there should be a creamy layer there also. Also, the newspapers have given opinions on this point also. So read about those things. Okay. Thank you.
okay. Otherwise, you are doing well. You are prepared also. This thing, but take a definite stand on the question, and whatever question is asked, you just answer. Your opinion, they are asking for your opinion. You are not now taking a government stand here. So supporting or it is not like a question, we are not asking from that point of view, isn't it? Okay. And current affairs, brush up. Every day you are reading some newspapers, I believe. Okay. And your also knowledge on the subject. Your subject is sociology, and also because you have given your hobbies traveling, so there will be some question traveling to different places. You have been able to express that well, so that will stand you in good stead. Okay. Okay.
So, this time in UPSC prelims civil service, this countries having less population, South Korea is another. That was a question this time, 24.
Yes.
So please see that. Where is Debrigad? That is recently news. So read about that. That is going to the latest tiger reserve. Already today's paper right yesterday's that government of India has already approved. Only state government has to notify. So since you are talking about Burla and Hirakud Dam, that borders Hirakud Dam, isn't it? So have a little, because some of in the OPSC real interview may face a question on that. Debrigad.
All right.
Wishing you the best.
All the best.
But voice you must increase. The voice must be louder. That shows confidence.
You may be asked to give from the women's point of view, because being a lady officer, na, hey, you have to give from
Subhadra
that
Yojana.
Subhadra.
Read about that. The Subhadra, then Mission Shakti, okay, and Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. So yes, this is a very valid.
Because you are looking at the
The
resource.
secretary who had done Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, she is now UPSC chairman. That lady. She is between this. She is behind this Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao.
Priti Sudha. He is chairman.
82 batch, 93 batch.
84.
Acha.
So
Because you are looking at the resource, they may ask you about the gender budgeting also. There is possibility.
Okay. So you are grooming up well. So but prepare this on these lines. Okay. No. You have mentioned here traveling to. Don't mention many hobbies. You see, one is good enough, because if you write number of hobbies and they will ask some awkward question, then it is going against you. So best traveling places of interest, different places of interest, and you have been able to answer these kind of questions. There will be some questions, whatever hobbies you write there. So one is good enough. Okay.